You've always been told, keep your money safe. You believed it, you trusted a savings account to guard your nest egg. But what if I told you that same account is slowly stealing from you, invisibly, quietly, day after day? In 2025, the typical US savings account pays less than 1% interest, while inflation hovers at 3% or more. That means for every $10,000 you leave idle, you lose hundreds, silently. What's worse, most retirees don't even realize it's happening. Today, we're pulling back the curtain. You'll hear how ordinary people just like you, watch their savings shrink while believing they were playing it safe. And then, most importantly, I'll show you exactly where to move that money, not into hype, but into safe, working options that defend and grow your wealth. 1. The hidden decline in safe accounts. You might say, but my savings account is insured. It's safe. That's true. Your principal is rarely at risk. But safety isn't about principal. It's about growth. Over the past decade, many Americans saved an average of 4.6% of their disposable income, one of the lowest rates in modern history. Yet inflation doesn't pause. It keeps rising, slowly whittling away the purchasing power of every dollar you've earned. Here's the deeper issue. Retirees suffer more from this erosion. Their income sources often don't adjust fully for inflation. Meanwhile, more than 90% of retirees say they worry that inflation is cutting into their assets. So you sit, day after day, believing your money is safe, while it's being drained. Let's talk about someone who experienced this, a real person whose story echoes thousands of others. 2. Helen Arnold's quiet loss. Helen Arnold was a teacher in Ohio. For years, she put her savings into what felt like the safest place, a high-security bank account. She watched the balance tick upward slowly, but never enough to feel confident. Over 10 years, she earned a few $100s in returns. Meanwhile, her cost of living, groceries, healthcare, utilities, climbed far faster. Eventually, Helen found she was dipping into her principal just to maintain her lifestyle. She had to face a disheartening truth. The safe place she trusted was betraying her. And Helen is not alone. In surveys, 62% of retirees admit they don't know how long their savings will actually last. Many have never been taught how to protect against this slow financial erosion. 3. What the numbers say. Let's ground this in math. If your savings account yields 0.5% interest and inflation runs 3.5%, you're net losing 3%. Over 10 years, that erodes nearly 1/3 of your purchasing power. Meanwhile, U.S. personal savings rates have dropped to around 4.6% in recent months, far below historical averages. That means many people are barely saving, and what they do save is being eaten by inflation. The result? Even though your dollars are sitting safely, their value is shrinking under your feet. 4. What you will learn. By staying through this entire video, you'll discover the truth behind why your savings account can't keep up. 4 safer, smarter places to move your money. Real strategies you can apply immediately. No guesswork, no hype. How to reclaim control and make your retirement money work with you. One of these options might surprise you, and mapping them together could be your strongest defense yet. 5. Strategy 1. High-yield savings, money market accounts. These are the closest substitutes to your current setup, but better. Today, some high-yield savings accounts offer rates of 4% or more, all while keeping FDIC or NCUA insurance. You move your money into one of these, and instantly your returns outrun inflation, or come close. No gimmicks, no risk to your principal. Use online banks or credit unions that pass along interest. Avoid those that bury you in fees. 6. Strategy 2. Certificate of Deposit, CD, laddering. A CD locks in a rate for a fixed term, 6 months, 1 year, or longer. By laddering, spreading multiple CDs with different maturity dates, you gain both yield and flexibility. One CD matures every few months, so you're not locked forever, and you keep earning more than a regular savings account. At today's rates, CD yields of 3 to 5% are not unheard of, often significantly higher than standard savings. 7. Strategy 3. Treasury bills and inflation-protected securities, TIPS. These are backed by the U.S. government, among the safest you'll find. T-bills give you fixed short-term yields. TIPS, Treasury inflation-protected securities, adjust your principal with inflation so your money keeps pace with rising prices. You may not get wild returns, but you gain safety, inflation defense, and peace of mind. 8. Strategy 4. Dividend-paying stocks and ETFs. This is where your money moves from purely passive to actively growing, but still conservatively. Look for stable companies with decades-long dividend histories. Think utilities, consumer staples, essential goods. Dividends provide cash flow. Reinvesting those dividends multiplies your return over time. Over decades, this kind of growth can outpace inflation and produce real gains, quietly, consistently. 9. Linda Morales transformation. Meet Linda Morales, 67, a former nurse in Florida. She had $100,000 in a near-zero yield setup. She reallocated half into high-yield savings, a quarter into tips and CD laddering, and the rest into dividend ETFs. 2 years later, her income from interest and dividends exceeded 5% annually. She no longer needed to touch her principal, and she sleeps easier now than she did in decades. Linda often tells friends, "I feel safer now than I ever did during my working years." 10. Beware these mistakes. Putting all your money in one safe bucket. Chasing extremely high yields with risky assets. Forgetting about taxes, fees, or liquidity. Never reassessing your allocations. These errors turn your defense into exposure. 11. Questions to you. Where is your money today? Is it still in a standard savings account earning less than inflation? Which of the methods I shared surprised you the most? Drop a comment now. I want to know where your money lies. And if you're committed to change, hit that like button. Let more retirees wake up to real options. You didn't save for decades so your nest egg could shrink. You deserve growth, safety, and financial dignity in retirement. Subscribe to the Financial Freedom Roadmap. We publish daily, clear strategies built for your stage of life. Next video. How to combine these strategies into a safe growth portfolio that works for you. Join us there. Let's reclaim what's rightfully yours, steadily, safely, and smartly.